Welcome to East Coast Elk Reviews. Today, we're doing another episode of Rate That Beer. This is episode 10. I'd like to thank the panel for joining me today. We got Bumpy Road Brewery. Cheers, Bumpy.
Hello, cheers.
Miscellaneous Brew Reviews. Thanks for stopping
Cheers,
by, man.
everyone.
And Last Beer, Josh.
Cheers.
Thanks for being here, man. All right, cool. So, yeah, we'll dive right into it. So, everyone's going to present their stuff. We'll start off with Bumpy Road Brewery.
From Spyglass Brewing Company out of Nashua, I have Quantum Wake. It's a New England double IPA at 8.3% ABV. They're using, it's a double IPA hopped with Citra, Ella, and Azaka hops. This beer is a little over, it's about 2.5 months old right now. And I think it says Mind your melons.
Huh.
I don't know, Tanner. Can you read that? Mind your melons.
No, that's hard.
I think something with mind your molecules. There we go. See it now. All right, I'll go ahead and give this a pour. Never got around to doing an inspection on this one. It's been in my fridge for a while. Got it from the brewery about 2.5 months ago. So, yeah, pours with a nice, tight, whitish colored head. It's a little bit off white, creamy kind of white. The color of the beer itself is a nice, hazy, murky, yellowish, slight orange to gold.
It's a good looking beer.
Yeah, it looks good. Cheers, Bumpy. Awesome,
Oh, yeah.
man. All right. Next up is Miscellaneous. Cheers, Miscellaneous.
Cheers, everybody. All right.
Rolling something.
Here from Fargo, North Dakota. Got us a Drecker beer here. The Passion Fruit Orange Guava Brains. Double fruit smoothie sour. It comes in at 7.1%, canned on 2/7/22. Malts on this are Pale Turo, Wheat, Cariform, and Sour Malt. Magnum and Holler 2 Blanc for the hops. Lactobacillus cultured, their house yeast, obviously. Passion fruit, orange, guava, sea salt, lactose, and vanilla. So, yeah. Pretty sure I got a good feeling about this one.
Hopefully.
Thought it was going to be red.
Yeah, they're not all that color. They're not all purple and
Yeah,
stuff.
passion fruit.
Sorry, I cheated. I got a little aggressive, but yeah. Yeah, it's
That's
more
good.
like a dirty, it's like a murky yellowish color. Orange juice E. Yeah. Big old 3.5 finger head. Passion fruit for sure. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man. Awesome. All right, Josh.
All right, so coming out of Fargo, North Dakota, we got Bloody Hell. So it's a blood orange pale ale. I like the can art. It's all crazy, like comic book type. This is a 5% pale ale with Citra, Sabro, and Mosaic. 2-row flaked oats, Carifoam, wheat, malted oats. So, yeah. Thought I'd check this out. I almost got, like I said, almost got some of their sours, but I did not. But
That's a pale ale, huh?
yeah, yeah,
Low spectrum ABV there.
5%. Yeah, looks
Huh.
great.
Let's see how many 5% beers I've ever seen that look like that.
So,
Yeah, right.
that's what she looks like. About a 2-finger headish on that guy. So yeah, I'm excited to dive into this one. And
2 fingers. How big are your fingers, Josh? Oh, okay.
Big.
it looks a little bit bigger the way you're holding it.
Smells good. I like blood orange beers for the most part. They've always been good, the ones I've had. So yeah, cheers.
Cheers, man. Awesome. Cool. 2 Drecker beers. So I got a beer that Bumpy gave me, and I was actually trying to find their website. So these guys are so new they don't even have a website yet. But this is the Feathered Friend, Second Son, double dry hopped IPA. It's a brew canned by Feathered Friend Brewing, 231 South Main Street, Concord, New Hampshire. 7% alcohol by volume. It's a fresh one too. It's about a month old. Well, what month and a day? 3/1/2022. And oh, you kind of see it. My camera kind of sucks. And then it says "Learning to Fly." So yeah, I think this might be the first Feathered Friend beer that I've had. I don't think I've tried any of the other ones yet. So, crack this open. I got my Trillium Tifu glass. Pour this up. My rack. All right. So I believe Bumpy said he hasn't reviewed this yet, but I do believe seeing a thumbnail for John doing this, so I gotta go check out John's opinion on this beer. But it looks pretty good. Looks like a New England IPA. It's actually like a darker orange. Can't really, my camera doesn't really pick up the best way. But yeah, hazy. I'd say golden orange. I didn't really pour it too aggressively. About a finger, white head, nice and sudsy. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And from what I've tried, from the stuff that Bumpy's gave me, New Hampshire makes some good New England IPAs. So let's see if Feathered Friends does a fair share of doing a good job as well. So yeah, so we'll awesome guys. We got some good beers lined up. So let me go back to Bumpy Road Brewery and Bumpy can do a review. Cheers, man.
All right. Cheers. Yeah, some aromas out of this. It's got an apricot nose. I'd say a bit of guava in there. Peach. There's this spicy finish on the nostrils. So you kind of pick it up, that kind of herbal spiciness, earthy tone type thing going on. I think that's what I'm gonna have to call it at. Those those that I mentioned, because I can't figure out anything else out of it. So cheers.
Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
I'd say it's kind of up front on the palate with a guava with peach. Touch of apricot kind of coming in the back end.
Cheers, Sam. Cheers, Dio.
Apricot to tangerine. It's got a pretty soft mouthfeel to it, medium body, about a medium carbonation with it, but it does drink pretty silky, smooth. Bitterness on this is dialed back for sure. I think it would be kind of landing into that moderate range. There is a bit of a kind of wheat cracker-esque flavor coming through from the malt on the finish with that kind of mild bitterness. I don't know. The bitterness kind of reminds me of, it's a little bit sweet like candy, but then there's a slight pine.
Slight pine.
Mm.
So you said Citra, Azacca, and what?
Ella.
Ella.
It's
It's
pretty juicy. Kind of in the middle there with the flavor notes of the kind of guava like note. I'd say a little bit peachy, a little bit like an apricot meets tangerine. Uh, the malt comes through, like I said, with a slight kind of wheat cracker, maybe slight bready sweetness for the finish. Maybe that's where that kind of almost candy esque flavor is coming from. Sweetness from the malt on the finish, and then very kind of low to low moderate bitterness with I would say just a touch of pininess. Not too overpowering on that. It keeps true to most of the other fruity notes, and it doesn't get like super citrusy at all. It kind of stays within I'd say more focused on guava and maybe peach than anything. But yeah, I'll be thinking of a score for this one. I definitely like the mouthfeel of it. And I like that it doesn't get super bitter either.
Cool, Bobby. Yeah, it sounds good. Cheers, man. All right. All right. See, we got a little scrambled here. Hold on. Let me, all right. Miscellaneous is next, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cheers, Bobby. Awesome, man.
So yeah, Director Brains. There it is. On the nose, I will say this about the head. It was a little off. That's about that Ella hop.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't fit it all in one, so I had to post it in two.
Yeah.
So much space. Yeah, definitely passion fruit and orange, big time. The guava's there. It's definitely got that. Guava's a little bit different, it's a little bit earthy, but you still get that juicy. It's just a different kind of fruit. Similar smell to a papaya, but not. Like, how it just, they have that kind of earthy quality to them. That's pretty much it. Maybe.
Thank you, Sam. I do appreciate that.
Crackery malt, if anything. So yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You need to roll the window up, Josh. Loud in there.
Me?
Yeah, you
I
doing
mean-
laundry or something?
No, I muted. My mic's been muted the whole time.
So I would say it's a little bit more orange guava forward. Passion fruit's there. You get it throughout the whole thing. Orange is a little bit more on the dominant side. I think up front melts in great with the tropical fruits. I mean, guava, passion fruit, that shit goes together like peas and carrots. You know what I mean? Or wherever you're from. Full body. Carbonation's about medium, low leaning towards medium. It's got a little bit of prickly on the sides of the tongue. Is it tart? Yes. Overly sour? No. Definitely has that passion fruit juice feel to it, like tropical blend juice. I mean, other than that, I don't think it's too sweet either. It's kind of like right in the middle. Doesn't seem like it's not sweet enough. I don't think you get a bellyache off of this one. I know there are some products that they make that are on the sweeter side. I think this is like a good medium for it. It's a little tart, juice tart forward. So they got vanilla in here, right? Vanilla beans and sea salt. Maybe that's what's setting it off, that sea salt. A little bit of salty. With the tropical fruits work. I actually think I am picking up on that. It is a little salty. Not bad. Vanilla bean. I wouldn't say phenomenal. It's definitely this is like if you took like sea quench and added passion fruit, orange and guava. You know how that has like that little like salty kick to it with the limes, the tropical fruit. Similar kind of deal. I like it. It's a very, very good product in my opinion. So next time around, I'll have a score and some more thoughts because I'm sure it's going to change a little bit. And I got to get all that junk back in here.
Yeah, right. Awesome, man. Cheers. All right, yeah, Josh. For some reason, your volume was at like 122. I don't know if maybe I did that on accident.
Huh. I mean, like I was muted the whole time, and my volumes on my end is like 30-something%. So
Guys, when you come on, you get this like.
yeah, I don't know. I was like, my computer has a little bit of noise to it, but I was like, it's not that loud. I was like, is it good now or is it still?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
It was at 122, and then I had it automatically adjust, and now you're at just regular 100. So you're
People playing with us.
Wait, yeah, I was like, what? I've been muted the whole time. How am I making noise?
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, bloody hell. Poured the rest of it in there. It's very, very hazy for a pale ale. This is a hazy ass pale ale, like a New England pale ale. Off the nose, definitely get those blood orange, citrus. Trying to see if I can pick up those Sabra hops, so a little bit of that coconut finish, but yeah, just very, very citrusy, very like orange rind type of smell right off the get go. So, well, maybe a little bit of sweetness, but yeah, very, very pungent and seems like it might be a little tart. So yeah, let's dive into it and see what she tastes like. So cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Josh.
That shit looks great for a 5% pale ale.
Yeah, it does. Excuse me.
Yeah, definitely like a orange rind. Like it's very, very citrus forward. It has a little bit of a bite to it. It has like a not sour, but like
bitter orange peel.
Yeah, like if you
Zesty.
you know, yeah. Yeah. Kind of tart. Kind of leaves that little tingle in your glands there in your mouth. But it is blood orange. It has a little bit of sweetness to it, but yeah, very citrus forward. Definitely orange rind type taste to it. Like I said, Citra, Sabro, and Mosaic hops in this one. 5%. It was canned 3/23/22, so over a week old. So I'm not sure if that plays into anything with this pale ale, but maybe it's that whole blood orange that's kind of making it kind of give that tart back end with the citrus and all that. But definitely light, refreshing. Yeah, now I'm getting that tartness is kind of going away. I'm getting a little more of that sweetness from that blood orange. It's good, man. Like it's definitely a crusher for sure. I mean, at 5%, this is a good summer beer. You know, it's not overpowering. It's not overwhelming. Something you can probably crush a 4-pack of this or whatever. It's a hot day out. Nice mouthfeel. Probably about a medium mouthfeel on this one too. But yeah, that color is crazy for a pale ale. And
Yeah.
definitely like it looks like a New England IPA or something.
Yeah, it looks like a double New England.
If you don't mind, you know what about the price was for that, and would you get a 4-pack?
Yeah, I think it was maybe like $17, something like that. I mean, it wasn't crazy. I'm not sure. I didn't.
We're just getting crazy for a 5% pale ale.
I didn't look at the price. I mean, it's Drecker, so obviously it's going to be kind of up there. I'm not sure what. And the receipt didn't have any. They just gave me kind of the total, but Yeah, it's probably around that. Maybe a little bit less than that, but yeah, this is good, dude.
It looks good.
Yeah, right. What is it? 5%?
5%, yeah.
Crazy.
Blood orange pale ale.
If you just handed that to somebody, I would. If you just handed that to me and said, "Try this," or "Look at this beer," what would you guess the ABV? I would say that that's like a 7 or something.
Yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I like it, man. Like I said, it does have a little bit of that tartness on the back end for sure, and that citrus bite. But I mean, I think blood orange kind of pulls that out too. I mean, like I said, it's like a orange rind type taste, and maybe I don't know if it's too green. I mean, like I said, it hasn't been canned that long ago. Like I said, the 23rd of March, so not too long. But the more I drink on it, I get a little more of that sweetness to it. But right up front, it's got that pucker type tart, a little bit of sourness to it. But yeah, this one's great so far. I'm gonna keep drinking on this one and come up with a score on the next go around. So cheers.
Cheers, Josh. Awesome, man. Yeah, the beer looks good. All right, cool. So the beer that I have, just recap, is the Feathered Friend Second Son. The aroma on this is great. It's like straight juice bomb. It's like tangerine, almost like candied orange. It's got a lot of sweetness on the aroma. Pineapple and mango. There's really like a slight hint of like a floral grassy aroma. There's something else in there too. There's something else. I want to say melon, and then Bumpy's going to say, "Oh, you're getting melon on everything."
Oh, that's why I read melons on the bottom of my can for you. Yeah. I do know that they because this was their first New England IPA because they just opened, so all their beers were the first. But
yeah,
they put the owner said that they put a ton of hops in it. They said they wanted to go like all out and put something out really juicy. So
this smells wicked good. Not gonna lie, this smells really, really good. There's like a little tiny bit of like a grassy floral hop, but it's straight juice bomb. Yeah, I'm gonna go with. Actually, maybe peach. So initially I said like candied orange, tangerine. At first I was getting mango, but because of the sweetness, it's more pineapple. And I'll say melon as well. Yeah, this smells wicked good. So I'm gonna dive into this. Cheers, guys.
cheers.
And County Carroll channels that AV come into consideration when you purchase beer. Price, style,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, sometimes I guess it depends on. Yeah, exactly. Like Miss Lane said, it depends on the style of the beer, But yeah, I'm gonna dive into this. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Fair, dude. That's beating fucking.
All right. So this tastes like that Collective Arts triple IPA. I'm gonna say papaya. It's crazy the amount of hops and hop resin that's on my tongue right now. Because the initial. No, I'm not gonna say pasta today. I think we've established it's not pasta. For some odd reason, I don't know why it reminded me of pasta, but yeah, it's actually got a nice grassy, hoppy, like hop resin left on your tongue, lingering aftertaste. I say that papaya is on the finish. Up front, it's very citrusy. So I think it goes citrus then tropical, which is kind of weird. I'm used to New England IPAs being more tropical up front, citrus. But this one is more citrus then tropical, then like hop resin. orange lime. There's actually a little bit of like a nice tart aspect to this beer. Pineapple. I honestly, I'm gonna be straight up with you guys. This beer does not smell like the nose. I mean, does not taste like the nose. I don't know, for some reason. It has a completely different aroma compared to the palate. I'm not sure. Have you guys ever had beers that are like that?
Yeah. Well, it's double
Like-
dry hop. It's double dry hop, so they're doing a lot of dry hopping. So it's more for aromatics than what's going to
Oh,
be
okay.
flavor. So
Okay, that makes sense. Grapefruit. There's like a honey-like sweetness. Breadiness as well. There's a decent amount of breadiness. Mouthfeel is, say, like it's like silky smooth. Nice carbonation, actually. I really do like carbonation. It's got like that kind of prickly carbonation, like medium, not overly prickly like these, like the adjunct lagers where it's like you're drinking a soda. But yeah, this is definitely like medium, but it still has that prickly aspect to it. This is really good. I do like this. I don't know how much this can was. I don't think Bumpy knows either, because I know Bumpy usually doesn't pay attention to the prices. But this is really good. If Feathered Friends does this with IPAs, I'm excited to try some of their other stuff. Yeah, this is good.
I think it's around $16 to $17 4-pack.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how much this was, by the way. 16.
Good. I really like that. Yeah, next time around, I'll have a rating. Yeah, that makes sense that you said that, because yeah, the aroma is almost completely different from the palate, but it's a really good beer. I like this. I would probably buy this again if I could get it. Maybe next time I hang out with Bumpy or something, I'll have to grab a 4-pack of this stuff. I do like it. Awesome. All right. We got some more comments.
They're working on a peanut butter stout, by the way.
Oh, really? I got to try that then. To Pat 16.
I meant to put pay instead of.
Oh, I was gonna say Pat.
It's hard, man, to spend all that money on like craft pilsners and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm not saying they're not good, but goddamn, that's spendy, dude.
True.
4.5%, 5% pilsner. I mean, look at like what Josh said. He paid $16.99 for those 4-pack of those 5%.
Yeah.
That's it's pushing it for me.
Yeah. Why? There's pilsners that are that much?
There can be
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
14.
Well, yeah, not too many people.
4-pack, $15 a 4-pack.
Yeah, I think Proclamation does that pilsner, the Flummox. I believe that's a pilsner. But it's only like $2.75 a can, so whatever that rounds up to be.
I don't know. I get like when I go to Total Wine, they got stuff from everywhere, and you know how that goes.
Cheers, Paul.
It's like,
Pretty
oh
close
yeah,
to
well,
like $12 a
this is from California. California.
All right. Hold on. I don't know, just Josh's mic. For some reason, his volume, like, it goes up and then it goes down and then it goes up and then it goes down. I'm not sure why. But awesome. All right, so we'll go back to Bumpy. Bumpy gonna have his final thoughts. We're only at 29 minutes. I guess we'll do shout outs afterwards. So,
Josh, stop playing with your volume. Tired of it, Josh.
It's like I didn't do nothing.
I've been on mute.
It's the aliens. So I can say I like this beer a lot more now than what I can remember. Because when I picked it up fresh, obviously I had to have a can. And back when I had it, it was like, it was a bit more grassy, green, and it wasn't as juicy. It was harder to find the flavors from what I could remember, because I was more like maybe like a 94, 95 for this beer. back when it was fresh. But now that it's been sitting around for a couple months, it's really gotten juicier. It's gotten kind of more balanced out between what the malts give off and the bitterness from the hops and everything. So it's a bit more on the sweeter end, which I like. It's not super bitter on the finish, and it does keep a lot of like the juicier type notes. Like I said, a touch of pine on the finish, but it's not overly done, not harsh at all. So as the way this beer is drinking right now, I'm at a 98. This is the way I like my New England IPAs to drink. Juicy, even though I'd probably prefer I'm more like a citrus, like pineapple, mango, orange, tangerine type. But this one still is coming off juicy. So I'm enjoying it. 98 out of 100. Cheers to Brandon and John and Dio.
Wow, that's a good rating.
Paul, yeah. Am I
So yeah, Paul's got a wrench now. So
oh boy, watch out. He's known to throw things.
All right, awesome, Bobby. That's a great rating. Glad you got a good beer.
Yeah, glad I sat on it so it'd become a good beer.
Yeah, I know sometimes
Sometimes
it's
you gotta do that, man.
I know sometimes it's the opposite for you. All right,
we're doing
cool.
ratings later. I'm not ratings, the other stuff later.
Shout outs. Yeah, we'll do shout outs after.
So yeah, the Drecker Brains, Passion Fruit Orange Guava. I like this product. I drank this whole glass. Didn't mess with my stomach. Not that I'm lactose intolerant. Like I said, sometimes these are a bit on the sweet side. That's one thing I did enjoy about this beer. It wasn't too tart. Like I said, you got that tart fruit like juice forward, and it finished out with like the lactose, but it wasn't overly sweet. Big plus on my end, because I find with the majority of things that I drink like this, it's a one and done. Because it sometimes they're so sweet and they call them sours. Josh can attest. Tanner's getting into that type of stuff. Bumpy has them. Sometimes, man, they're really, really sweet. And
Yeah.
it's not that it's not palatable. It's just that it hits you in the gut, for me at least. Other than that, very, very fruit forward. Tasted exactly like they said it was supposed to be. Full bodied, medium carb, end date, ABV on the can, dates on the can, all pluses for Drecker, man. That being said, I've got to start doing something with my ratings, and I've been recently thinking about it with my scoring. I'm going to give this a 95. It's a very, very good product. I just feel like I got to start tuning mine back a little bit. Get too willy-nilly with the high scores, but sometimes you're drinking really good stuff, and it's hard not to score it accordingly. This is very good. I would recommend this to anybody. I would send this in a beer mail if I could get it myself personally and somebody couldn't. Definitely. Very, very good brains. Because like I said, I'm a passion fruit guy, and with the guava and the orange, fantastic beer.
I think I've had that one. I think that was one of the ones Beerman sent me.
If that's what you had, I'm glad you had that one. They're good, man.
The one thing I will say about the Drecker Brains, I wish they would just kind of color coordinate them a little bit more, because it's so hard to remember. You know, there's a lot of ones that have strawberry in it, and if it says strawberry, it's red. So there's like 3 cans that are red. You know what I mean? So it's kind of hard to remember.
Blueberry, or it's going to be like that blurple magenta color.
Yeah.
Blurple.
The one you have is like
it's between blue and purple. It's blurple.
The one you have is like pinkish, right?
This one looked like egg beaters. Like, have you ever seen like liquid shrimp? Oh, the can? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a pinkish red, right?
With the yellowish orange brains.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, so
I think I've had that one
pink at the bottom, and then it kind of fades up a little bit darker.
Yeah. Awesome, man. Cool.
Good though. Very good. Glad I bought it. And it was a little bit spendy, but I don't get it here. So
Yeah.
it's either a 6-hour drive, either way, north or
Yeah.
south. And it ain't worth that.
Yeah, even at a 4-pack, you're still paying like $5.50 a can for one of those.
I'd say it's worth $5 a can, easily.
Yeah.
There's products
I
and
agree
people
with
that will charge you a lot more than that for the.
Probably. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
All right, cool, man.
Cheers,
What were you
guys.
gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, yeah, because there's some places like where they do the mix and match, or they sell singles, and then somebody takes one off the shelf, and then boom, it goes in there. So I mean, you might pay a little bit more than $5 a can, but
Yeah.
if that's not, it's not bad compared to paying, I don't know, $9 to $11 a can for
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
You know what's funny too that makes me laugh about if people mark up Drecker single cans is they know those single cans are gonna sell. If you pull a single of something that doesn't normally sell, yeah, it might be harder to upcharge those single cans, or like you're gonna want to charge $1 or $2 more because you might not sell the rest of that 6-pack, 4-pack, whatever it is before they expire.
They do
But
it.
those, for sure, those cans are going to be gone. It doesn't matter if they're singles or if they're a 4-pack. Someone's going to buy them. But yeah, awesome, man. So I'll throw Josh back up here. Shout out to Miscellaneous Cat. Yeah, cheers, bro.
Staple.
All right.
All right, let me unmute myself. I don't know if it's probably window effect. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the mic situation, but yeah. Yeah, Bloody Hell, the blood orange pale ale from Drecker. It's good, although I'm getting a lot of hot burn on the back end, so I'm not sure if it's just still too green. But I mean, a pale ale shouldn't really give you hot burn. But yeah, on that back end, I kind of get that hot burn mixed with it. A mix between blood orange, like a blood orange, like rind with like a hot burn. So I think that's what the tartness is. It's interesting. I mean, 5%. I mean, doesn't look like a pale ale. Most pale ales you see out there, but it's good. Like I said, I'm a big blood orange person. I like blood orange beers, IPAs, that kind of stuff. I don't see too many of them, but when I do, I usually try to pick them up, give them a shot. But yeah, score wise for this one, give it a 92. I mean, it's good. Maybe it might taste a little different once it settles down a little bit, like in a week or so. But I like the flavors off of it. I thought I was going to get maybe a little bit of coconut vibe from that Sabro hop, but yeah, that mix between that blood orange and that hot burn on the back end is interesting. Like I said, maybe it's too green, but I don't know. Can you have a pale ale that's too green? But I don't know. Maybe Drecker's the first one to do a green pale ale. But yeah, it's good. I mean, I got a 4-pack of it.
Is there a date on the bottom?
Yeah, 3/23/22. So a little over a week
old.
What, about a week old? Yeah. So
stick one of those in the back of the fridge. Try in a couple weeks.
Yeah, like I said, the bottle shop that I got this at, the one that's further away from me, Drecker. When they have Drecker, the only ones you can really break apart the 4-packs are like the sours and the like the darker beers. Like if you get IPAs and stuff, you have to buy a 4-pack. You can't break them apart. So yeah, I got a 4-pack of that. I got 3 cans left. Like I said, it was about $16 for that, because usually the bottle shop charges pretty much what the brewery charges, and they're charging $16 at the brewery for this pale ale. So, but yeah, it's good. Like I said, if you can get Drecker, I know they're starting to expand their shipping out to other states and stuff, bottle shops and that stuff. But yeah, if you see Drecker, you like sours, and they make really good IPAs and stuff, and pale ales and dark beers. Give them a shot. Like I said, they are a little spendy, but definitely worth it for sure. So yeah, this is a good one. Bloody hell. So we'll see what it tastes like in a week or two. Let it settle down a little bit, but so far so good. I mean, you can't get past that color.
Yeah, right.
I mean, crazy for a pale ale. So cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat, and yeah, happy Saturday.
Cheers, Josh. Awesome, man.
Cheerios.
Cheerios. All right, so for the Feather Friend Second Son, I really like this. The aroma is great. The palate is great, but I'm a little. Oh, there you go, Miller Island. I'm just a little disappointed that the aroma is so different, because the aroma was like outstanding. I do like the palate. Don't get me wrong. I'm still gonna give the beer. I'll still give the beer like a. I'll give it like a 95. I think it's a really good beer, but I was just kind of hoping to see a little bit more of the flavors that I was getting in the aroma on the palate. But it's still really good. Like I said, it's very like candied orange, tangerine, melon, pineapple, and then the palate kind of has that earthy floral, hop resin, papaya, citrusy up front, tropical on the finish. So yeah, 95 out of 100 for this beer. I think it's really good. ABV is definitely hitting well. It's got some nice sweetness to it. It's not overly sweet on the palate, but the aroma is very sweet. Cyclops scale, I'd say like 3.5 out of 5 hop cones, and probably like 3 out of 5 sugar cubes. It's definitely a really good beer. And for somebody who's just starting, somebody who's just opened a brewery, as fresh as Bumpy was saying, I think he actually went to the opening day for these guys. I think they're going to be doing a good job. I think they're going to be doing good business, and I hope to see some more stuff from them in the future. I believe I do have. I think Bumpy gave me maybe one other one, the brushed red ale or something. I think that was what it was called, right?
Brush it red, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, so I gotta try that one. I'll probably throw up a video for that one. But yeah, awesome. Yeah, 95 out of 100 for me.
I gave you the drippy too, I think.
Oh yes, I do have that too. Yep. So I have 2 other beers by these guys. So I haven't tried anything by them yet. This was the first one I tried, and I will say it's impressive. I always like when you try a company for the first time and you're impressed by the first beer. It makes you excited to try more stuff by them. But yeah, so I guess we'll go back to full panel, and we'll do some shout outs, and yeah, I guess we'll just wrap this one up. So cheers, guys. We'll go like this. Bumpy, you can go first. If anybody else wants to go, it doesn't really matter.
Funky shine. Yeah, shout outs for my channel or whatever it's called, promos. I don't know. I got 50-point inspection videos. I put them out twice a week, once on Wednesday and once on Friday. Those are my beer review shows. Watch at your leisure at any time if you so wish. Monday night is my live stream. It starts at 8 p.m. Eastern time. It is called New Brew. To join up on panel, all you have to do is bring a beer that you've never had before. So that doesn't mean go out, buy a 4-pack and drink 3 of them and then like go, I'm going to drink this beer on your show. No.
Damn it,
Never take. And bring questions as well of the panel if you wish to. You can go up and ask the rest of the panel members a question. Also in the chat, if you guys are there and you want to throw out a question in the chat, your question may be asked, may become part of the show, actually, because that's what a portion of the show is anyways, is asking the panel questions. So, yeah, hope to see you all there, and be a good time. It's always a better night for me because it's my last night at work. So, Monday.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll shout out Alex, the beer master. There's been talk about this Drecker beer coming out with macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. And Alex decided for this upcoming Food Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Alex, the Beer Master's channel. It's macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. Cheers.
With a Drecker beer.
Drecker beer, imagine. Oh, that would be filling. I don't even know. I don't even know if they're gonna. Are they gonna distribute that, or is that just gonna be something that's?
I think it might just be like tap room only type thing. I'm not sure.
Well, they had cans of it. Or are you saying they only sell it over there? Though?
Yeah, I think maybe at the brewery. Yeah.
Probably. Yeah, it's probably what happened.
I wonder if it's something gimmicky, like because half does like the broccoli and cheese, but it's just the
Or
name
like
of the beer.
Omnipolo has all the Omnipolo is
Yeah.
big on that. They do a bunch of those like we got French fries and whatever else in there. It's like what the fuck. You know,
Then the one that Beerman had the
Small fry.
crispy nuggets or whatever.
Oh, 450. I think I've had that one before. Yeah, I don't think that's used with real. Like they don't put like nuggets in the mash or anything like that. But I think
Well, what was it? Urban South did that. They came out with all those beers that had the fruit, the food on the labels, and that was just when you order off their menu, it pairs with that beer type of
yeah,
deal.
there's a bunch of breweries. I know Vale a couple years ago did the fried chicken, which was like the Cracker Barrel. They almost have like the Cracker Barrel logo, which I'm surprised they didn't get another cease and desist. But they put like chicken, like fried chicken in the mash. And I mean, I don't know if it doesn't taste like fried chicken because that'd be kind of weird. But yeah,
Yeah, right.
it's crazy.
Anyways, I guess shout outs for me. Thursday night beer session will be at 8 o'clock Eastern. I have no idea what I'm doing as of right now. Like I stated at my last show, the examination me and Josh did. I don't know yet. I got to figure it out. Store, a lot of stuff going on right now. Other than that, Stout Sunday with John and Ellie, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Go check him out. And Beerman, Beer and Cheese, is a long list. I think it's Saison, Kolsch, Double New England, Schwartz Beer, and
Goose.
Saison.
Goose.
I have the picture. Oh yeah, I think it is.
Yeah, it's Goose, Vienna Lager,
The Guise.
Schwartz beer. Yeah.
Yeah, you can go reference the end of his video for that. I Like Your Style is going to be anything related to Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory or Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, whatever you
There you go.
think is good. Yeah, Vienna Lager was the one I missed.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be at 6 o'clock Wednesday. Yeah, that's it, guys. Cheers. Thanks for having me. Great beers, good times.
Yeah, thanks for being here, man. Thanks to all of you.
All right. Shout outs for me, my channel Last Beer, my Sunday night show, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every Sunday. I didn't do one last week because under the weather. But yeah, beer bowl discussions, talk about craft beer news, trends, all that kind of stuff. Come hang out, drink a beer, don't drink a beer. You know, you can just come hang out and shoot the breeze. You know, Philly Crooker 87 is my Instagram handle. Post all the beers I'm drinking, little description on what they are, that kind of stuff. And other than that, I think everyone kind of shouted out everyone in our community kind of thing. Trying to think. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, yeah, cheers to you, Tanner. Cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat. And great Rate That Beer episode. So, cheers.
Thanks, man. Cheers,
Drecker.
Josh.
Cheers.
Cheers to Drecker and Fuck. Let's get it.
Char grilled kangaroo. Whoa.
He's from down under.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. That's a cool dude right there.
that's different, huh? I've never heard of that. do it.
I see him on Instagram. He drinks all kind of stuff.
All right, yeah, great show tonight, guys. Thank you, everybody. So shout outs for me. Next Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be doing another episode of Will It Mix. You can mix whatever you want as long as something has alcohol in it. So you can do liquor, so gin, whiskey, brandy, rum, tequila, whatever you want to do. You can even, if you really want to get weird with it, you could do the, what did you call it? Cuvée? Yeah, where you can mix 2 beers together. If you want to do something like that, you can even do that. So it's pretty much just an open bar. Everybody presents what they're mixing. Go back to full panel, kind of shoot the shit and talk about what we're drinking. And it's pretty much kind of like a hangout, but it's just drinking cocktails and trying new things. That's Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern time. And then next week we'll be doing. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, next week Thursday, and then Saturday again we'll be doing another Rate That Beer. Bring a beer, any beer you want. Hop on the panel and review a beer. It could be new, it could be old. Doesn't have to be new to you. Whatever you want to do. I got some more reviews I'm gonna drop, so look out for those. You guys shout out Eric, Thomas Metal 75, Wildcard Wednesday.
Yeah.
So go check out Thomas Metal 75, also known as Massachusetts Beer Reviews. Eric, he does Wildcard Wednesday. I'm not sure if he's going to be doing it again next week. I know a lot of the time for the past 2 weeks, I believe, Alex the Beer Master has been doing Wildcard Wednesday for him. Do you guys shout out John and Ellie?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think
Banging Beer podcast.
Yeah, Banging Beer podcast with
Anthony.
Yep. Check him out as well. Does podcasts. For the most part, I think they talk about different breweries. And I believe they go live on Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. I think it's like 12 or 1 or something like that. Sometimes they switch it up, but yeah.
And then also FLX Beer Reviews with Dan and Mike. Check them out as well. And awesome show tonight. Shout out to the panel, Bumpy Road Brewery, Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, Josh / Beer. Thank you guys for being here. Also, Miscellaneous Cat. Miscellaneous Cat. Where's Josh's cat? Not here tonight. Grace is nowhere to be found. Probably drinking a 40 somewhere. Thank you, Tommy. I do appreciate that, man. Shout out to the chat. Tommy Carroll, thank you for stopping by, man. Sam Smalley, thank you for coming over from Miscellaneous Stream. Do appreciate new people. Always welcome. Come and hang out. Paul Middlefrew, thanks for stopping by, man. What else we got here? Craig, Camp Beer Reviews.
Yeah. Check out Craig, everybody.
Yeah, go check him out. I think he was actually just live not too long ago. I was watching a little bit while I was making dinner.
He's across the pond.
From the UK. You want to check out some beer reviews, have some insight on some beers from the UK. If you're interested, go check him out. Dio, Drunken One. Thanks again, Dio. John and Ellie, which I think it was actually Kate, but on John's account. So shout out to John and Ellie and Kate. Stop by. Anybody else over here? Brandon, Craft Beer Pours. Stop by for a little bit, chatting up. Cheers, Brandon. Josh is in the chat. Miscellaneous is in the chat. Anybody else? Don't want to miss anybody.
You won't find Bumpy in the chat.
No Bumpy in the chat.
Not today.
All right, cool, guys. Awesome. Thanks again, everybody. Panel, chat. We'll be doing this next week. So, look forward to that. So, cheers, everybody. I guess we'll have one more sip in Beer Man's honor. I can't be here tonight. We'll have one more sip.
Beer Man.
Bumpy's running late. I don't know. Is Bumpy getting another beer?
Oh,
Yeah, I'll share you guys out with that guy Sam on Instagram. I'll send you guys his channel.
Yeah, for sure.
Sure.
Is that another Burlington?
Yeah.
There
Look
you go.
like it.
Toasted coconut imperial stout in bourbon barrels.
That sounds good.
All right.
Better than what I'm drinking.
All right. That's enough. I can do a cheers now. Okay.
Cheers.
All right,
Look at
cheers,
that.
everybody.
Red head.
Cheers.
Is there anything you like to see on my channel? Leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for my upcoming videos. Like a beer. Give it everyone.